Everybody, now this is a vlog. Yeah, it's a vlog, and I don't have a podcast, sorry, a tripod. So I'm just gonna hold it up and talk about what? Talk about anything. Let's talk about finding yourself. I went about that. I went over that in the podcast. If you have not listened to the podcast, go listen to it. And I practically talked about my journey to where I am today and how much I believe I'm still early in the process of finding purpose. But this is a vision I have I want to share with you. And I believe everybody who consumes my content is of a sound mind, is of valuable thought. Now, this is really it. I want to reach out to the world. You know, it's far more than spirituality this time around. It is way around. This is nature. Do you like it? I don't know. I've always liked to travel and go to different places. My hair is coming up, but I feel like I'm going to leave it this time around to get to a level before I cut it. Now, practically is it's going to be titled "The Young Connect." What is the purpose of the Young Connect? I see a need to spread love and positivity. I see a need to reach tons of people out there who, for a reason or two, don't have the chance and the opportunity to really decide what they want to be, or do not have the resources to be what they want to be. You understand? I mean, considering I talked about this on my podcast, considering how life has actually always been for me. I had to sacrifice 6 years of my life to finding myself. It was a tug of war with my dad, who wanted me to study medicine, and I didn't want to study medicine, so we kept on fighting until I talked about it in my podcast. Go listen to it. I'm not going to talk about it again. But I see a need, to spread a lot of positivity. Look at this. The whole xenophobia, whatever, killing of people. Killing is happening in South Africa. We can't even verify the accuracy of that news or information. But look at what is happening in Nigeria. Nigerians have taken it upon themselves to kill themselves, steal from their own people. And I don't think I want to get to that side. I don't want anybody coming to. Yeah, back to the story. This is fine. So Nigerians have taken it upon themselves to go kill, go steal from their own people in the name of revenging and attacking South African businesses in the country. I'm actually not going to talk about how that is a very down side effect on us and how that is a bad thing for us. It's like this for us. But look at this. There is mismanagement and there's a lot of misinformation out there. We lack awareness in this country. We're not educated enough to know that there's a lot more we can do other than go to the streets and pick up all these things. Now, I'm not even considering those class of people. I'm looking at the young ones, people like me who are young. I feel like I might not even be as young as I say or think I am, but consider people aged 15, 16, 17, 18 who are still early in the process and want to find what their purpose and their plan for life is. That is the vision of the Young Connect. That's the plan for Young Connect, to reach out to people like this. Can you hear nature? I'm hearing birds. It's beautiful. So the vision is to actually reach out to these people while they're still early in the process. Secondary schools, 100 level university students, and really educate them about personal awareness, about mental clarity, about I like that. Self-development, and being able to clearly decide what you want for yourself, going after your path, going after your passion. And if you don't know what your path is, your passion is, how to find that. Because I believe I'm in a good position to talk about how to find yourself from a confused state. I believe I can talk about going after your passion. Yeah, because I took the risk. I came to Lagos, I didn't know nobody. I came here to find myself. And I've gotten to the point where, yes, I'm not there yet, but I pay my utility bills, I feed myself, I'm paying my bills in school. I do literally everything myself right now. And once in a while I can send some amount of money to my mom and say, I know this ain't shit, but take care of yourself. I've gotten to that point from A few years back, where I could barely feed, so I think I'm in a position to talk to a few people as to life. So that is the essence of the Young Connect, to reach out to people who, you know, are young and have something, have a vision for their lives, but don't know how to go about it, or looking to providing resources, mentorship, education, platforms for them to be able to showcase. And once in a while, put out grants. Somebody has a budding business idea, doesn't have money. We could throw money behind that. And I'm looking to connecting with like-minded individuals. Let's have a mastermind of people who are young and are getting it. Yeah. Now I know a few people who are doing fine. I know Peniel, who has been interning at a radio station for OAP, whatever. She's doing great, and she's just graduating university this year. I know Dayanet, who is a real estate expert, a young person. She's just 22, and she's doing great, over seven figures. I know a host of people. I know Emmanuel, who is a cryptocurrency expert, is a co-founder, and he's doing amazingly well. He's 20, what, 25, 26, 27, and he's doing great. So we're looking at young-minded people who are doing exploits, who are doing great, and not waiting for the government to provide them lunch, dinner, breakfast. You understand? They're not relying on their parents to give them anything. They're going out to get it for themselves. They're going out to do everything it takes to making sure they succeed and excel. You understand? That is the essence of the Young Connect. Now I'm looking to be the mastermind of this set of people, and then we launch out to help people. We launch out to educate, empower, enlighten people to live lives on their own terms. I'm about living life on your own terms. I'm about being able to decide and say, this is what I want for myself. I'm about financial literacy. I'm about financial freedom. I'm about independence. I'm about ownership. So that is a Young Connect, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to reach the world. I've always had the vision to, talk to people, let people know what's happening. There's a veil. There's a veil covering us as Africans, as Nigerians. We need to be able to lift that veil to be able to see clearly the opportunities that lie before us. We don't have to wait until we get to the level of Tony Lumelo. I don't even know his name. I'm not a fan. I know he's doing great, but I'm not a fan of the man. We don't have to get to the level of that man to be able to impact people's lives. You understand what I'm saying? We as the young people can go out and educate ourselves, share our experiences, share our journey, and then I'm not talking about changing the world. I'm talking about changing the next person, the person next to you. If you can change the person next to you, I change the person next to me. Come on. There's unlimited opportunities. It's endless of what we can actually achieve. And the vision for this is, we do this around us. We do it around us, cover our city, cover the state, go outside the state, go outside the country, take the Young Connect outside. Meet up, free meetups. It's completely free meetups, free meetups. It's education. We're not charging for any of this, free, completely free meetup. And, is that my car? Is this on my car? Is this my car? So completely free meetups, yeah, so that people are educated, enlightened, empowered. So that is a Young Connect, ladies and gentlemen. I just decided to share with you. And if you're not listening to my podcast, go listen to my podcast. I talk about my faith in Jesus Christ. Yes, I'm a believer. I'm a born again believer. Yes, believe in God. I believe in holiness and righteousness. Yes, if you don't like it, it's Paddy. So this is 9 minutes already. I'm gonna get out of here. I might just make it 10 minutes. So whatever you do, make sure you love it. Don't do what you don't like. If you find out you don't like what you're doing, you're 9 to 5. Start figuring out how to create something better for yourself, and create the life you love for yourself. Don't